Hi baby!
Hello! Here we can see that Andrea's brows are beautiful and neutralized after our first procedure, but here is a tiny bit of orange color at the bottom, and I would like to make it a little bit lower, yeah, because basically I didn't want it to go so down, so low, but at the moment I see how beautiful it is everywhere else, but the bottom where I didn't want it to go was basically a mistake, because at the moment it looks really beautiful, but the bottom part basically is like stronger and it is much more visible. So now I'm going to pluck the brows. I am going to do the outline a little bit lower, and I will go through the brows again with the darker brown but the neutral undertone of the color, because I think it will look really nice. And I will maybe add one drop of pure gold. Pure gold is basically yellow modifier, and it will look really nice on her. We will pluck the brows, and I also want to pluck the brows on the outline, because when I'm not cleaning this outline properly, my pencil line is not so crisp and so precise. Thickness of this pencil is 2 millimeters, and that means that you can really do the most precise lines, which I really love. So we are going to start with the brow on the left side. When I draw the outline, I really do it in a similar way as I would basically do the outline while tattooing. I stretch the brows very well. I move my hand with the pencil as I would have a machine in my hand. I don't need to use a lot of pressure, and the outline looks quite good. Here we can see this orangey color. Oh well, it is quite low, but we have to figure it out somehow, so it's good. Now I have to go lower over here, so we will cover it properly this way. Yeah, this way. Now you see, when we do it this way, there is no orange color at the bottom. Now we will make our line even more crisp and even more precise, and this way my outline should be easy to do. Good. Perfect. Okay. Let's start with the outline. Back and forth movements, very short movements. Very, very good stretching. And we need to have our hands in a relaxed position, in a comfortable position. No, relaxed, I wouldn't say relaxed, but more like in a comfortable position, because we want to make sure that our pressure is basically same everywhere. Here, this way, I am going towards myself with my hands, but I do back and forth movements. We will start from here with the shading. Shading. I have to really stretch well, and I'm stretching to the top. This way. I don't know if I have enough pigment. I hope so. Should be good. We'll see. Oh, it's perfect. Now lighter. Here it's really good. Here it's very light. Here it's good, and here it's very, very good. I have to go over this place again. I love to do outlines. See, much better. I love it. I love the color. It looks amazing, and I think these brows will look fabulous when we are done. And because I can see my old shape and I can see this top line, I don't have to draw a line over there. I will just go through the top line slowly. Oh, it's not really slowly, well. The medium speed towards the bottom line. But we are not going to clean it, because when we are cleaning pigments with soft binders, these pigments need time till they penetrate into the skin, into the right layer. And when we do it and when we clean it 5 seconds after, basically we don't give enough time this pigment to go deeper into the skin. And then what is the problem is that we either don't have enough pigment in the skin. I will tell you what happened, okay? As you know, I am always transparent with you. I will be even today. So this beautiful girl came to see me for individual course for 2 days. So today is a Monday and we had a course Saturday and Sunday. And today in the morning we came to the studio and she did a coffee for herself. And now when she lay down, I realized she had a coffee and now it's bleeding a little bit. So this is the true story of why she's bleeding, you know? It's not my fault, it's her fault. It's never 100% that if your client had a coffee, they will bleed, but it is better not to have a caffeine in the morning or in general before the appointment. So as I already said, I am not cleaning the pigment. I want to do the whole first quick pass. I want to see how it looks like, and then we will continue with the second pass, where I will pay attention to the body of the brow, bottom part and the tail. If we want to create at least like a soft gradient, we shouldn't touch the top part many times, because then it's really easy to oversaturate these parts. And exactly here we don't want to have a lot of color. Here we want to do movements like a bit more far away from each other, so we don't put a lot of color where we don't want a lot of color. Andrea's skin is not the easiest, but I think with the right approach, we really can create beautiful brows, much better than she had before. You see the color, it's beautiful. Color is amazing, but we really have to pay a lot of attention now at the bottom part. We can still see orange color at the bottom, so we have to pay a lot of attention at the moment to the bottom part. It's getting better and better. I love it so much. I really love to brush the brows a little bit so I can see exactly how it looks like. And if you compare this eyebrow with this eyebrow, this one already looks so good, like absolutely amazing. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Don't worry, be happy. Maybe I would do the shape in a little bit differently if I wouldn't need to cope with this orange color, but like overall I really think it looks nice. Now we can work here a little bit, but really only a soft pressure and a little bit of the color on top, and that's it. And we will just leave it there and we will come back later on. Now we are going to continue and work quite a lot in the body of the brow. Before seeing this video, you can watch the previous one where I was doing Andrea's brows for the first time, and you can also see how orangey her brows were. We are using Rosa Booster Balm, and this balm is a miracle. A literal miracle. Miracle? Okay. I finished this brow already. I gave her a good pigment mask and I also gave her rosa on top of the brow. And now we are going to wait a little bit and I'm going to work on this brow at the moment. We will go through the outline, then I will do the first pass everywhere and the second pass will be focused more on the bottom line, body of the brow and the tail. And now let's focus on the outline. The reason why you couldn't see this brow as much, but it's basically completely the same as on the other side, is because we have a struggle a little bit to record this other brow, especially when you see that my fingers are very close next to each other. In the middle I have a machine, and then my videographer has a problem to really focus on one small spot, and it's hard to find a proper angle. So I basically did exactly the same as on the other side. Relax, relax. Okay, perfect. Now we will clean. Oh, it looks beautiful. My gosh, even better than the previous one. Can you see it? Can you see the outline? Wow, can you see the outline? I love it. But you know what? I have to pluck the brows here, because when I see the brow, like a brow hair on the outline, this is the end for me. How the brows looks like at the moment. They are perfect. All I need to do is to do the mask, and we will we will put rosa on top, and we will wait around 5 to 10 minutes, I would say. Then we can measure it again and just do the details, work a little bit more at the bottom, and we are basically done. Okay, we will add rosa. We will clean, and we can see how beautiful it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it is much better. It's much better, because I can see that the color is more saturated. This one, of course, will be even darker because I was working here a bit more. We are done with the brows. Now I'm going to clean rosa and a little bit of anesthetic I used, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. I'm so happy with the brows, because before, when she asked me to do it, I really didn't want to do it and I was so scared. But at the moment I think like I cannot do better, and I really love it, and I am impressed also by how it looks with her brow hair. So I'm gonna show you. We clean it. Can you see it? Can you see how beautiful is the bottom part? And you cannot see as much this orangey color underneath. This one too. And I love it so much. Look at that. Look at the brow. Look, look. The other one. I love her brow hair over here and over here. It gives the brows this natural look. Yeah, I love it.